Deputy Chief Secretary Dr. Faith BYisreal believes Tobago was disrespected in the reading of the national budget. She appeared on the Good Morning Tobago Show to provide the THA's initial reaction to the Appropriation Bill for the financial year 2024. More in this report from reporter Kandace Jackson.
Finance Minister Kam Imbert not only supported the plans presented by the THA in June, but also detailed them in his national budget presentation.
Now these, Madam Speaker, are the policy prescriptions of the THA which underpin their budget. I wish them well.
In response, Deputy Chief Secretary Dr. Faith BYisreal said it was a form of disrespect.
Now, after going through all of that, he then, in a very snide, calm, Imbert way, he wishes them luck. Basically said to me, we understand where you are going, we understand what you are trying to do, but we do not care. Not only do we not care, we seem to be actively trying to do everything to ensure that you do not get to your end goal.
The THA had initially presented a budget of $4.54 billion in June, but during Monday's budget allocation, Finance Minister Kam Imbert only allotted $2.585 billion from the national budget. This allocation amounts to approximately 4.36% of the national budget, leaving the THA with a shortfall of $1.955 billion. Breaking down the numbers, the THA had originally requested $1.15 billion for their development expenditure, but Finance Minister Kam Imbert ended up allocating only $260 million for this purpose.
Because he could have at least pretended to care. Those in the past at least pretended to care. But he does not even hold that kind of ethics or regard for the people of Tobago.
To provide additional context, a separate $400 million was earmarked for the completion of the new airport terminal. Nevertheless, the THA now faces the challenge of managing outstanding debts and initiating new projects using the limited $260 million allocated for developmental spending. This effectively means that the cost of the airport project is nearly double the THA's entire budget for developmental expenditure.
In the same 4.5-hour presentation that he made yesterday, he highlighted several other development projects in Trinidad that far surpassed the spending that we are expected to do in Tobago. So,
Deputy Chief Secretary Dr. Faith BYisreal expressed the THA's commitment to seeking innovative solutions for advancing Tobago's development, even in the face of this financial setback. Kandace Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.